Yeah, I can definitely tell the camera today is much better than what I used last week. Fucking hell. I need to make sure to look at the camera and not the screen because, like, you can tell the difference there, innit? It's a bit weird. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of This Week of Football. This week saw even more goals, drama, and of course, you can't forget the weekly VAR and referee controversy. I'm gonna get so bored of saying that by like game week 5, you know, fucking VAR controversy every week, man. Just give me a break. But anyway, with that, let's go straight into the video. So we're going to start off at the Etihad with Manchester City versus Tottenham. My shadow looks fucking huge. Manchester City hosted Tottenham on Saturday for the second 12:30 kickoff of the season. And let's just say, let's be honest, we never thought Tottenham would win. No one went to that game thinking Tottenham would win. So for the fourth season running, Manchester City have failed to beat Tottenham at the Etihad. Franks Tottenham put on an absolute masterclass on Saturday. Don't know how else to describe it. Like, it was just an amazing performance from the entire team. And I'm not saying that Manchester City played bad either, but Tottenham just did what they had to do and Manchester City didn't. I mean, obviously, yeah, people are going to say that Trafford did give Tottenham their second goal, but lad, like, what can you do about it? That's a player mistake on the pitch, and again, you can't say Tottenham didn't deserve the goal because they should have got given a pen. In fact, they should have been sent off. He's kneed them and handballed outside the box. How was that not a red card? Thomas Frank has given Tottenham this new energy, which we haven't really seen from a Tottenham side before in quite a long time. And even in the end stage, like, they had their moments, but there seems to be something different brewing at Tottenham, and just in a special kind of way. Anyway, another thing that came out of the City versus Tottenham game was this image here, which was lashed on Twitter. And honestly, like, you know, the state of the game now, it's actually quite sad to see. You know, look at all the Man City fans in the first picture. Just like you can see the passion and like the ferocity of the fans, and you know what I mean. Like, it's there. Like, it means something to them. But now you've got people who are recording the other team scoring and celebrating in front of them with dull expressions. In fact, not even dull expressions, with happy expressions. This fella is smiling. He's meant to be a City fan, and he's smiling at the Tottenham players celebrating in front of him. It makes no sense. The game's gone. However, you know what? This next game might show that the game might be back. The game might actually be back in some sense. So Palace hosted Forest this weekend, and we all knew it was going to be an occasion which the Palace fans were definitely not going to miss. So we all know about the controversy between the Forest owner snitching on Palace about European football, and obviously Forest then getting Europa League over Palace, yada yada yada. We all know the story. However, Palace fans decided to hit back, not only with a little Tifu showing their FA Cup success, but with also a flag. Show it now. Just look at the flag. I think, is that allowed? Is that allowed? Like, what? I don't want it to get punished, but like, surely they get punished for it, like, somehow. But in the end, Palace and Forest shared the points at Selhurst Park, with a goal coming from Sarr and Callum Hudson-Odoi. And I guess both clubs are gonna just have to leave their talking to the European stage. Anyway, staying in London, we are moving from the south to the west, or it's Fulham Southwest London because it's got a southwest postcode. Fulham hosted United at Craven Cottage, with the points being shared. That was really it, yeah. That was really it, yeah. That is really it. But obviously, we can't talk about that game and not mention that Bruno Fernandes penalty. Look, I don't like Bruno Fernandes because I'm a Liverpool fan, but not only just because of that, but I just think in general he's just a bit of a prat. He's just a bit of a ming, innit? But imagine, like, I'm just thinking about it now, like, imagine if a Liverpool player missed a pen and blamed it because the referee interrupted their bro, just, and you're sobbing because the ref didn't say sorry. Oh, lad, just get on with the game. But with that draw, that now means Abraham's record in the Premier League for United is now right there. 7 wins in 29 Premier League games. Anyway, just like last week, I'm sure you've gotten to the point of this video where you're just bored of hearing me talk about football. So I'm going to hand over to my mate Con, who's an Arsenal fan, and he's going to talk to you guys all about the Arsenal versus Leeds game.
What's going on, guys? I'm Connor. I'm an Arsenal fan, and this is Arsenal versus Leeds. Where else do we start other than the fact that we absolutely annihilated them? Now, I know a lot of people say it's only Leeds, but these are still professional athletes, and you know that Leeds are going to get results this year, and they're likely to get results against some big teams. So coming out, second game of the season, stamping our authority quickly, letting people know that no matter what team it is we're playing, we mean business. It's incredibly important for the season going forward. Taking a look at some of the players in the game, Urian Timber, what a performance. Now, I am a Ben White fan, but Urian Timber is claiming that spot for his own, getting involved with 2 goals and an assist. His defensive performances are always second to none. Outstanding class performance from him. Bukayo Saka, as always, Arsenal's star boy. You know he's going to come up with a goal when it matters most. Doesn't matter if he's in the box, right foot, left foot, that ball is hitting the back of the net. Max Dowman, 15 years old. Again, did he only do this against Leeds?
He's 15.
These grown men should be at a level that he is not able to compete at. And he's done it with ease. And on to the biggest talking point, Victor Gyökeres. I don't care if it was against Leeds. This man could go and average 1 goal a game against the bottom 10 clubs in the league. He'll get himself a 20-goal season. But the way he picked up that ball on the wing, worked it through a tight space, through 2 players, tight angle, slots it into the bottom corner, clinical as you like. And the second one, it was a penalty. It was a clinical penalty. But that is what goal scorers do. No matter what the score is, no matter who else is on the pitch, give me the ball, give me that responsibility. I'm expecting a big season from this man.
Nice one, Con. Anyway, to finish off with the Monday night kickoff, Newcastle United versus Liverpool Football Club. The game, which was boasted by Newcastle fans as walking into a war zone. A game in which Newcastle fans manufactured an occasion. A game in which Liverpool absolutely frauded 3 points. Lad, when that Rio goal went in, like, I've not screamed so much and so loudly since we played Bournemouth. Literally since we played Bournemouth. Anyway, I'm going to just break the game down quickly, just start from the very beginning and just go to the end. Go into the game, walking into the stadium, I think to myself, you know what, I'm here for a good game of football, a good 90 minutes of 22 grown men kicking a ball. However, Newcastle fans, they went to the stadium expecting a World War III to break loose. The Isak saga well and truly got to everyone in Newcastle's heads. Obviously, the start of the game, Newcastle were the better. Newcastle were the better team throughout the entire 90 minutes. I'll say that now. They really were. And the Gravenberch goal came out of nowhere. It was against the run of play, totally against the run of play. And obviously, Anthony Gordon gets the red card just before half time, which takes Newcastle down to 10 men. And you're thinking to yourself, look, it's easy now for Liverpool. Just score another goal and just kind of maintain the game for a bit, which is exactly what we did when Cody Gakpo played a nice little ball into Ekitike with the first time finish into the bottom corner. But yeah, I don't really know what happened, honestly. We kind of the same against Bournemouth. Like, we just got a bit lackluster. Ekitike came off and then the energy dropped and we lost what little control of the game that we had. However, that Anthony Gordon red card was always going to come back to bite them, because you see, for me, Newcastle played the occasion too much, and that's why Anthony Gordon got the red card. The emotion, the adrenaline that gets you going, and he's just lunged into that tackle, which he's trying to pull out of, but it's too late, and he's caught Van Dijk, and there's a red card, and now Newcastle are a man down, and because they've got that man down, Rio Ngumoha is just free at the back post. I said this throughout the entire pre-season. We are watching the reincarnation of Lionel Messi. You see the confidence to hit that first time. By the way, that dummy, the dummy, Szoboszlai dummy, what a football IQ that is. We have got a special player on our hands in Rio Ngumoha, and I hope to see more of him. But anyway, that is the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you didn't, leave a comment down below so I can improve on this series going on into the future. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new here, and if you really enjoyed the video, please share it. Someone else might enjoy it as well. But anyway, until the next video, I will see you guys later. Take care. Rio Ngumoha, mate. Wow.